we'll follow each other on all the things after today.
Yeah.
Live. Hello.
Oh,
Ready?
we gotta hit live on everything here.
We got a lot going on.
I think maybe hold on. Let me go around here. I don't know if that helps. No.
We're trying to figure out our lighting this morning.
That
No, I think that makes a difference.
right there.
That needs to be, yeah. That helps.
Oh, it's sagging.
Well, it's dark and dreary here today. It's kind of
Yeah.
gray this morning, although I did walk out of the house and it was 64 degrees, which
Yeah.
I was happy about.
Yeah, it is gonna be well, is it gonna rain?
I don't know.
I
I hope not. So,
don't think so.
for any of you following and listening and watching, and you aren't aware of where we are located, we're in West Virginia, and we actually have a fall this year.
Mm-hmm.
That never, well, I don't want to say
Actually-
never happens, but most years it's freezing cold and the wind blows and the leaves drop and never change.
See, I'm just glad to be here this fall. I was in Texas for the last 4 years during the fall, and it was hot.
You're happy to see a season.
I'm happy to be here.
Me too.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. We're happy she's back because now we can be together.
Yay.
So, anyways,
What do we?
we're figuring this thing out. We're just winging it.
Yes.
So
Well-
we're mindful movement.
Mindful movement.
Good
I talk about it all the
morning.
time. Welcome.
Welcome to our show.
Oh.
I'm not a singer, but she is.
Well, yeah, but you have a song you wanted to share.
Simply irresistible.
You
And why?
know what? Yeah. Why are we singing that?
Because today's affirmation is I am irresistible.
Huh. How about that?
Love it. So as soon as I saw this card and picked it up, I thought, you know what? And I started singing along. And the bottom of the card says, when I rise into my confidence, I attract positive people and opportunities. And that's where we are.
Yeah.
And that is legit where we are at this point in life. It's not about being like sexy, irresistible. It's about being confident in your own skin,
Charismatic, and people are attracted to you because you're a light.
and your energy influences the room. You don't allow other people or the room to influence your energy.
Like grumpy people.
Right.
Like my husband right now. I made up a song this morning. It goes, your energy's not going to bring me down. Your energy's not going to bring me down. I'm serious. I recorded that this morning. Like just that little snippet so I could remember. Because he was being mean.
You're funny. So as you can tell, those of you that don't know us, we are basically the same person. A positive ray, a light of energy, and
Crazy.
yes.
No, in a good way.
No,
I
we're
think.
good.
People may not think that, but that's okay.
It's all
Oh,
right.
but for YouTube, I'm Renee, and
I'm Jessica.
we're going live on YouTube today too.
We decided to just go live on all the things to
Yeah.
see what we could do.
Oh, you know what? You should have went live on Instagram. We'll do that the
No.
next time.
Next week,
Okay.
we'll switch it up. We're just learning as we go, and we're just doing it.
Yeah.
We're just
That's
here to help anybody that comes across and stumbles across our show here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a little show.
It is. I feel like it's a talk show, and I need to talk in Brooklyn. Okay, that's what is always my dream, to have a talk show and talk like Brooklyn style. We're living it. Okay.
That's funny.
For mindful movement, we do a short positivity routine that you could take into your lives daily. So we just want to show you some practices on how you can do that for yourself throughout the week, and join us on Saturdays. So for the first part of our positivity routine, we always do some silence and some breathing. So we'll just take a couple minutes to just breathe and just be in the moment. But what we always discuss is just remember to breathe through your nose and then try to exhale through your nose too. It'll calm you down and it'll make you feel energized. So you can close your eyes and do that. You can keep your eyes closed and I will read some affirmations to you and you can repeat them back in your mind or out loud if you're around anybody or if you just don't really care who's around. So some affirmations for I am irresistible. I am powerful and fearless. I am wise and humble. I am truly a beautiful soul. I am grateful for all the new experiences. I am respectful and completely self-aware. I focus on positivity for a better me. I truly love myself completely. I uphold the standards I set for myself. I am positive and I attract positivity. I am more loving and more forgiving every day. I am proud of my decisions. I know good things will continue to happen in my life. I am proud of who I am becoming. I am irresistible.
You know what one of the coolest feelings is? I don't mean to interrupt you, but just this last few weeks, after really feeling really good and being back out there and getting to work and all the things after the year that I had of medical issues, it feels so good to be confident and be like, I don't care what other people think. I don't. I'm confident in who I am. I'm proud of how hard I had to work and where I've gotten at this point. If you don't like it, bye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my motto now. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm happy with me.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
And the people that are around you that support you and love you and are part of your life, they're there for a reason. They have the right energy. They have the right positivity. They have the right influence. And everybody else?
Yeah.
You just have to get to that point because you have one life. And I think that was the real awakening for me is you get one life. That's it.
I think about that all the time.
One.
Yeah.
So do the best. Have the fun. Do all the things.
Yeah, and I'm always focused on this. Don't be in something that you don't want to do, like a job that you don't want to do. Maybe you're there for a reason and you have to be there for money I have had to do tons of things that I haven't wanted to do. But whatever situation you're in, find the reason why you're there. We were just kind of talking about this. And just focus on the good of that. And then you'll work your way through it and then everything will come together.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jessica.
Yeah. It brings new opportunities and that's part of being irresistible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love it. So I found a meditation. It's about 5 minutes about being irresistible. I don't like it. So just once again, well, there's ads on YouTube. Oh, really? There we go. Okay, this is from YouTube. I always get all of my stuff from YouTube because it's free. This is a meditation to increase your charisma and personal magnetism. That's what I am irresistible means. This is by, I don't know, Valerie Alkin. She's going to talk a little bit, but I'm going to get right into it.
In this video, I'll share with you. So wherever you are, find a comfortable seated position. If you want, you can have your thumbs and index fingers touching. And then gently close your eyes and bring your focus to your breathing. Each time you breathe in, feel any area of tension in your body. And then each time you breathe out, feeling yourself letting go and relaxing into a peaceful state. And bring your attention to your spine and feel how your spine is lengthening on every out breath. growing taller, and feeling yourself sitting upright but relaxed in a natural position of confidence. Now repeat quietly in your mind, I am a living magnet. I am confident and I attract exactly what I need. I am a living magnet. I am confident and I attract exactly what I need. Now think of someone who loves or deeply appreciates you. This can be someone you know, or it can also be a stranger you haven't met yet. Imagine that they are standing in front of you now. Just look at them. See how they look at you. And then together, you take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, gently step out of your body into the body of the person that's standing in front of you. Now see through their eyes. Feel the love and the good feelings they have as you look at yourself. Feel how amazing they think you are. How kind and charming. Successful, inspiring. Brilliant and strong. Really notice in detail what it is that they love and appreciate about you. Recognize those amazing qualities about yourself.
Oh.
Take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, step back into your own body again. Just taking a few moments to enjoy those great feelings of knowing you are deeply loved, exactly as you are. Now start listening to the sounds around you. And feel your body sitting where you are. Maybe you can already feel that there's a magnetic field surrounding you. Know that you have just now trained your mind to attract exactly that which you desire with the power of your perceptions. You can gently open your eyes. Try to do this exercise every day for at least.
Okay, I gotta say this. I really like that because sometimes we have to step outside of ourselves to see what other people see. You know?
You're right. That whole sequence kind of creeped me out.
I know.
Honest with you, I was like, ooh, I don't know. That's what I was thinking the whole time. But I was like, no, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like step and get a different view on.
And honestly, the person, I was actually thinking of my mom. And then, like, at first, like, some bad things came out. I was like, oh my gosh, what if she thinks of me like this? But then I was like, no, she loves me for this. and this and this. So like, just try to focus on the good. Cause I mean, you know how it is with moms, like you have tension sometimes, but you just got to remember what people are attracted to you by. And it doesn't matter. Like you said, it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think ultimately.
Right.
But sometimes to get another outsider's perspective is good to see what's inside of yourself.
Well, because too, that kind of makes you think, how do I put this? The way you perceive yourself, but you could also be perceiving yourself from someone else's point of view too, because you don't know. You don't know what somebody else thinks all the time.
Yeah.
So it's I guess ideally how you perceive yourself and what you think of yourself every single day. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of who's looking at you.
Right. And it's,
you know,
whatever you think about yourself, you're gonna
grow into that.
You're gonna grow into that, and you're gonna believe it. So if you say every single day, I am confident, I'm a confident person, I go towards my dreams, like you're gonna do that. You're gonna be that person.
Yep.
And that's what these kind of practices will help you see.
Yes. One thing I always tell myself every day is that I am kind and I am loved.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just try to share that regardless of who I run into. I know mask or not mask right now is a moot point, but I always smile at people.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to be kind.
Yeah.
And that's my mission in life, is to share kindness.
Yeah. I always am like, who can I help today, or who can I serve? I like to think that too. So yeah, that's what we're here for. Help other people and ourselves. Givers gain. That's what the whole BNI thing is. You give and then you gain because you're happy inside.
That's right.
Okay, this is a reading that I found from Forbes.com. I actually I'm going to share in the post a YouTube link from Deepak Chopra. But I'm just going to read this now since we're kind of going on YouTube anyways. So this is 7 character traits of charismatic people. It is by Jennifer Cohen. We'll just go right into it. There is no question that charismatic people are some of the most successful individuals out there. The key ingredients of charisma are simple actions that, with practice, become a part of your personality and improve your interactions with everyone around you, increasing your overall satisfaction with life. Here are 7 qualities of charismatic people that you can incorporate into your own life. Number 1, listen actively. When you listen, give people your undivided attention and ask questions. Do not check your phone more than once in a conversation. Better yet, don't check it at all. A study by the University of Colorado found that active listening helps avoid misunderstandings and opens people up to get them to say more. Actively listening will improve communication with those around you. Whether you're working with them or living with them, people tend to remember good listeners as positive people. 2, speak clearly. Take your time and think about each sentence. The more you speak with unnecessary filler, the less clear you are, especially when speaking to more than one person at once or to a group of new people. Practice your approach beforehand. Am I saying everything I need to say? Is everything I'm saying necessary? Is there a clear objective and purpose to what I am saying? 3, smile from within. A genuine smile from within shows on the outside. You smile with your eyes and mouth, and it's called whatever.
The
Duchenne
Duchenne
smile. I never heard that.
that.
Not to say you have to walk around with a grin all the time, but when you smile on the inside, people are more receptive when you approach them. Number 4, stand up tall. Imagine there's a string running from your navel through your head and up to the ceiling. It's an old dancer's trick, and it works for the rest of us to maintain great posture.
Are you taught that at dance?
Yeah. Throughout the day, good posture makes you appear secure and confident. If you're not feeling that confident today, fake it until you make it. Remember to keep your shoulders down. This is so true. I say this every single day in my workout. Shoulders down. Your nice, and your shoulders and hips should be like in line. And if you want another way to think of good posture is to think that you have like a superhero cape on. That's what Tony Robbins always says, and other influencers too. When you have a superhero cape on, you'll stand differently, because when you're a superhero, I mean,
Right.
you got to be confident.
That's it.
Like how are people gonna look up to you if you don't look up to yourself? So be your own superhero. Number 5, spread praise and phrase. Ever hear, it's not what you say, but how you say it? If you have to critique someone, before you do, think of how you would want to be critiqued. Be direct.
That
that's
a lot
hard.
of people need help with.
Yeah.
You don't think your mouth just opens and the words come out, and then you're like, ooh, backpedal.
Yeah, that's
Some people, and some people don't even backpedal.
well. That's why. Well, since I'm an
They don't
actor and everything, like we need feedback, but there's a way to give proper feedback.
Yes.
Like I accept all the feedback, if you say it in the right way. But if you're like, you really stink, like you need to change this right now, like you're not going to want to change it. And I've had that happen to me. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to change it. So actually, with Jumbo Joe, we had like standards where like you have to ask for feedback. Do you want some feedback? And then give it into a positive
reinforcement.
way. Because I mean,
Is that right?
positive. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
So don't just go out and be like, oh man, you stink at this. Like, I mean, I'm not really good at this because with Ryan, like I'm good with everybody else, but Ryan and I need help. Anyways, okay, can you read that? Because I need
What
to
number
let
are we on?
hold out.
Number 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember names. A legendarily successful writer, as Mr. Charisma himself, Dale Carnegie, once said that a person's name is to him or her the sweetest and most important sound in any language. It's simple but effective. When you first learn someone's name, repeat it back to them by saying, "Hi, Amanda," or "It's a pleasure to meet you, Amanda." Also use their name when you end the conversation. It'll help immensely. You can also visualize the person's name on their forehead. I never thought of that, but that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Or associate the person's name with a facial feature, like Joe's eyebrows.
Or you know what else? A theater trick. You put like, my name is Renee, and then you have a word to describe my name. Wait, hold on. I'm not explaining this right. Like rambunctious Renee, or like jazzy Jessica. That kind of helps too.
Give it some flair for what you are.
And remember them better. I don't know.
If all else fails after meeting someone new, type their name into your phone with a short descriptive word.
Huh.
So that is funny because a lot of times I meet people and it's not on purpose, but like their name just does not stick. I don't know if it's because they don't look like what you think that person's name should look like.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes people say, "Oh yeah, she looks like a Jessica."
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. But sometimes I have a really hard time remembering names.
I do too.
But it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like to keep saying it over and over. And I catch myself sometimes doing that. "Oh, it's nice to meet you, Sarah."
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I felt bad because my neighbor came to my door the other day and I kept calling her the wrong name. And I'm like, I need to do that. I'm really bad at names too. So I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just, and we don't mean to offend. It's just hard to remember everything.
That's right.
Did you read that one?
Not yet.
I
don't care.
You can read it.
Number 7 is eye contact. Make eye contact while a person is talking to you and while you are speaking to them. Eye contact is one of the most important aspects of communication. It allows you to really see if your message is getting through. It keeps the other person focused on you and keeps you focused on their words and meaning. If you're making a presentation or speech, make eye contact once with as many people in the room as possible.
Yeah.
It will make the whole event feel much more personal to your audience.
Yeah.
Which is true, because if we were sitting here today just staring down at the table, it's no fun for you guys. We need to be checking you out, even though we can't see you.
And even with like animals, I feel like when I give my cats eye contact, they're just so much more like engaged. And even with, I mean, any person you meet, like when people are like checking their phone all the time and like looking everywhere else, like you're just like, this person is not really focusing.
They don't care.
No,
To
they
me,
don't.
that's what I always think is you don't care what we're having a conversation about.
Yeah,
And then I just stop.
yeah.
It's not worth it. You're talking
No,
to the wall.
right. I mean,
It's not worth it.
no. So now what we do is if you have a journal, or piece of scrap paper, whatever, we journal for a couple minutes, either free write or maybe pick up 4 things or 3 or 4 things that you think that are attractive about you. And then
remember our affirmation today is, I'm trying to show everybody, I am irresistible. So if you want to write about even why you're a positive person and what opportunities you feel you have lying ahead of you in life, yeah, write about that. Can't believe it's October.
no.
Oh wait, it's not the 8th anymore. That was yesterday.
Well, actually, that was
Right?
2 days ago.
Oh. Whoopsie. Well, time flies when you're having fun. This year has been really fun.
Lots of stuff going on.
Something in my eye this morning and I can't get it.
Oh my gosh, I had something in my eye.
It's probably pollen.
Yeah, probably. I was,
Your cats are so funny.
They're crazy. My cats are crazy. Oh my gosh. They just knocked down this big basket. We're like kids. But
That is
crazier.
true. Except for they can climb on top of things that they can jump really fast from.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'll clean that up in a little bit. So you can finish up your thoughts in your journal. Or, I even say if you don't like to write, just think about a journal prompt for a minute or so a day. Doesn't have to be super long. I always give prompts on my posts so to line up with whatever I write about. So that's something you can look for, or you can just do your own kind of thing. But this practice is actually from the Morning Miracle.
Hal Elrod.
Hal Elrod.
Mhm.
We both read the book and decided like it was a really good way to line up the positivity practices. So
Yeah.
read that book too if you want to get more into a positivity routine.
It's very helpful. It
Yeah.
sets your day up, regardless of if you get up and do all the things first thing in the morning, or if you spread them out throughout the day and you just need to, based on how your lifestyle works, plop in something for 5 minutes throughout your day as you need a break.
Yeah.
That can help too.
Or you just do the ones that you like.
Right.
I mean, I was really intense in the beginning. I would do 10 minutes of each practice. I mean, it was like an hour every single morning. But I don't do that anymore. I do sporadic. and broken up. So
And even though you're not sitting down doing all of it at one time, don't feel like you have to do the whole practice at one time or you're not getting anything out of it. That's not the case. You know, for a little while, I felt like, oh my gosh, if I don't get up at 5 a.m. and do all these things just exactly how he says in the book, I'm not getting anything out of it. When the reality is you're still getting something from it.
oh yeah.
So you can move in that direction. But Renee always has a prompt for a journal or an affirmation or something for you to focus on for the day, a direction. So make sure you check that out. I try to share them, you know, on my own pages as I see them. But it also helps too. I'm in another class called Positivity and Relaxation Training right now. It's a 9-week course. And in that, we are learning to write 3 to 5 things that are like an affirmation or something that you're proud of every day. So at the end of the day, you sit back and you think about what you're appreciative of.
Yeah.
And you write 3 to 5 things. And sometimes it's just the simple things. I am thankful for a warm blanket.
Yeah.
I am thankful for that cup of coffee this morning because it just tasted so good and it was just what I needed. You know, it doesn't have to be these big grandiose things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the little things in life that help boost the bigger things.
Yeah.
So try to write some affirmations for yourself each day or something that you're appreciative of each day. And it kind of helps to rewire your brain too.
Yeah. And you have to be consistent though too. Like just keep repeating them and then it'll come into fruition. I mean, it may not happen overnight. You may not really believe it, but until you just start practicing. It's all with consistency. That's all what it's all about.
And you could always visualize too. You know, a lot of times just visualizing where you would like to go or an end goal. You don't have to give it an expiration date, but visualize, okay, one day I want to have a beach house. So I think about what does that look like? As silly as it is, who knows what we can afford? At this point, I just think, I want a beach house.
Yeah. There's so many ways.
You don't realize it, but I bet little by little, we're actually working towards that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, and there's so many ways to visualize. There's vision boards. There's your own visualization meditations. You write it down, then you visualize. There's so many ways to do this kind of stuff. So just follow along and we'll give you some practices and some different things to look at.
And Renee does workouts as well. So if you want to hop in, she usually keeps them 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, 30 minutes. I did one
Usually.
this morning. And I haven't, I mean, if I'm really feeling spunky, and I haven't, and lately, I haven't done any more than 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
So, and I did one this morning. So check it out. It's live right now. I share all my workouts just right after I do them. So
we're here to help. If you need anything further, you guys
we're here.
let us know.
Just message us. We're always on our phone. Checking because we're trying to help people. So, and everybody's always on their phone. So just reach out. Don't be afraid of us. I'm just kidding.
No. Make sure you stay irresistible. Keep working in that direction. And
have a great Saturday.
happy Saturday.
Woo!
Thanks for joining
Thank
us,
you.
you guys. And